Rock City Radio, Bars and Beats. And with that, we have our interview tonight with an ace, a man in the game. Yo, DJ Supremacy, every time we get a Pro Dillinger track, he plays that shit, and we have nothing but good things to say about it, bro. You know, we appreciate you, man. Salute to you, bro. Yeah, out there grinding, out there putting out that good shit, man. Out there putting out that good shit, man. We appreciate you for that.
Thank y'all for having me once again, man. I appreciate y'all, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
No doubt, bro.
So, how'd you and Rip hook up?
You said how'd I who?
How me and you hooked up. I just reached out to him, man. That's all.
Okay.
Just reached out to the brother.
Yeah, that's it, bro. Like, see, now with me, like, the shit is like, I don't know how other guys be doing it. I answer all my DMs personally. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, nothing just sits in my DM. I answer every message, bro. I look every day. I check to see if I missed anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm one of them guys, bro. I'm super tapped in with the people that's tapped in with me, and I think that's part of the reason why I'm gaining a little traction, because, you know, everybody that reaches out to me, I reach back. Even if I'm not interested in the opportunity, I make it my business to be respectful enough to at least reply. You know?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's huge, man. Because I mean, I know just. Like, I'm the one who's always posting everything for Rock City. I am Rock City Radio on Instagram, right? So, I'm gonna tell you what a fucking nightmare it is when I'm like, hey, you know, I'm DMing someone asking them what's going down, and then you just hear crickets, you get nothing. You know what I mean? It's never read. I'm like, all right, man, that's cool. But
you know, so it's for me, that's a turnoff. You know, at least have enough respect, you know, to answer me back. You know what I'm saying? I remember, like, when I wasn't lit like that. You know, I'm not saying I'm lit now, but I remember when I was less well known, and I would reach out to dudes and they would just leave me on scene, bro. And these are the same guys that's trying to work with me now. Yeah. That even if they could cover my booking fee or my feature fee, I wouldn't work with them, because I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Hell yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
No, I respect that.
I don't want nobody feeling like that about me. You know what I'm saying? So I make sure I get back to niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You stay open on that shit. That's what's up.
Yeah. That's
so when I was doing my research, just checking your history and shit. How the hell you get a article in the Harvard Crimson?
That was good. Shout out to my man 1,000 Words, bro. 1,000 Words. He was up there working with some students at Harvard University, and for the 50th anniversary of hip hop, they were bringing like underground artists up there to sit down and have like it was almost like a summit. You know what I'm saying? Like, sit down with other artists, y'all chop it up about the game and what could change and what could be better and what's good about it now, and you know, and just exchange information and ideas and shit. And I was fortunate enough to be part of the last group of MCs that was invited up there. So I went out there with my brother Mickey Diamond. It was a bunch of good brothers out there. My man Code 9, Chase Fetty, Hidden Character was up there. It was a bunch of dudes up there, bro. All dudes that I'm cool with. You know, my man Micah Wright. You know, so that was a really, really cool opportunity to just sit down with all of them guys that I respect and exchange information and ideas, and, you know, just chop it up and build with them, man. And then afterwards, take all of these historic photos and to actually be covered in, like, I think they said it's like the nation's oldest running publication. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big deal to me, bro.
Yeah,
you know,
that's damn sure a big deal. That's what I said. How the hell you getting to that?
You know, I just, you know, I was blessed, bro. You know, I'm doing this music shit. It's reaching out. It's touching people, you know, in a good way. And I feel like that's what's gaining me all of these opportunities and, you know, all of these chances to do shit that I would have never had the chance to do before, man, when I was in the street, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
go
ahead, man.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. I'm good. I'll wait.
Oh, I was just gonna ask you, you know, wow. I mean, you know, we got trap, drill, I don't know, all types of hip hop. What made you choose this type of hip hop?
I never chose it. I've been making music like this since the early 2000s. I'm an older head, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, but for a long time I tried to go that route. I tried to keep up with the times and, you know, maybe make my music sound more like that, you know. And then one day I just was like, fuck that, man. I'm gonna just do the shit I want to do, and whoever fuck with it. And I just started making the music that I like to make, and people was receptive to it. And it's crazy because right before that, I was just gonna quit. I was like, man, this shit ain't even working out. I'm rapping for free for mad years and shit like that. And you know, once I started just doing what I felt like doing, doing it from the heart, and then everything started taking off. I started making money. People started to get familiar with the brand, and it's damn near 6 years later, bro, and everything is going great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Definitely, because you're always popping up on my radar, man. Always. Like, I mean,
That's dope.
I'm always seeing your tracks come up, playing them, and I know we had Flo Rogan used to be on the channel for a minute.
That's my dog.
Yeah, I watched the interview with him. I think we played it on our channel when he was on too.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
we did.
So
that's my dog right there. He's a good dude.
Yeah, he is. So I got some notes that I took too, but so you were in Queens, and you know, I read something that said you were exposed to hip hop and battle scene stuff, right? Are you familiar with like one of our guys from the show, Just Days? He's out of Queens, right? Yeah, he's out of Queens.
Yeah, Just Days is out of Queens.
I'm not familiar with Just Days, but yeah, like when I was younger, my mom lived in the Bronx and my dad lived in Far Rockaway. Okay. So I was raised like back and forth, and then when we moved up here to Rockland, I would still be down there at my dad's crib, and then at a certain point, my mom's had put me out. I was out of her crib for 2 years, but I was just living in Far Rockaway, and so that's my connection to Queens. You know what I'm saying? Not like so much the greater Queens area, but just Far Rockaway, that section. Okay. You know what I mean? Okay. So I'm familiar with like guys from out there more, you know, than anything. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these guys I seen when I was a little kid and shit.
Right. I got you.
Okay. You know, like you know, Pacino, Beneficial Lord, you know, like cats like that. Like,
yeah, I got you.
That's who I like grew up watching these niggas, you know?
Okay.
All right.
So I did a lot of you know, I don't know if you know this, but our show, when we do interviews, we're a little different. So if we do an interview here, you get a tribute set after the interview, right? So I've been digging, listening to your music all week. I didn't listen to any tracks where I was like, he's not really talking about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you always have some sort of subject matter, which, you know, you hear dudes get on the mic, and I might say some shit that you're gonna laugh like, damn, I don't believe you said that shit. But I hear a lot of guys get on the mic and they just rap. They just talk about jack shit. Like, they ain't talking about nothing. They're just stringing a bunch of fucking words together. It always reminds me of that Eminem song where he's like, I just did a whole track and didn't talk about shit. I don't remember what song it was. But
yo, we call them guys lyrical miracles.
Yeah, lyrical miracles.
Yeah. I don't want to hear that shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then so with my music particularly, I don't really, when I start writing, say I'm writing a song, I won't start off with like a concept in my mind. You know, like I'll just write. I write what I feel, you know, and then when I get to the end of the verse and I'm putting the hook together, that's when the song comes together, when I start writing the hook. And yeah, and so it's weird because I never really have a format or a concept for records, but every time I finish a record, it's about something.
But take me through that process. Like, when you do a record, right? Do you have all the beats picked out already, and then you listen to the beat, and that's when you start feeling like, oh, you know, this shit just happened today, and this beat would sound great with this? Because a lot of your stuff, I noticed, the deeper you got into the game, you started rhyming about real shit. Like I mean, you did it in the beginning too, but I'm saying you started to like really hit like like you talked about. What was the one song I was just listening to a song right before? I think it was something. It was off the one with the picture of the garbage truck on the front of that.
A dirty word.
Yeah, and I'm like every fucking track had something to do with the work day, and I'm like, that's dope.
Oh, yeah, that's dope. It's a dope concept.
Yeah. But but like once again, it's like I never start a project with a concept in my mind already.
Okay.
Like it kind of comes together like towards the end. So say I'm doing 10 songs, around like the 7th song, I already know what the project's gonna be and what skits I'm gonna use and what kind of art direction I'm gonna suggest to my artists. You know what I'm saying? Like it takes a second, and I kind of just try to focus on making the songs, and then. Like towards the end, that's when I start thinking about the concepts and shit. But Dirty Work, that project. It took me like maybe two months to make. You know what I mean? But I was like in the middle of a hectic work schedule, you know, in my real life and shit. And I was able to squeeze that album in, and it's one of my favorites, bro. It's one of my favorites. And to address what you were saying, as far as like. Later on into my career, the music becoming a little more realer. I would attribute that to me getting sober. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Not fucking with drugs no more. My mind got clear.
Yeah.
And I started to kind of see things differently and with a more clear-eyed view. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know. Go ahead, man.
With that came like I don't know. I felt like I kind of just hit a stride, like I hit a pocket, you know, and I stayed there. So I stay sober.
That's dope, man.
Okay.
I know. I read. Go ahead, B. Sorry.
When you talk about the process, do you write for the beat or do you write first and then hit your rhymes to the beat?
No, I
like listen to the beat and be like, oh shit, I like this beat, and then start writing, or
that's how I do it. Like I have like a little pack, you know, like, you know, say me and you's doing a project. You send me a pack with like 30 beats, right? I pick the 10 hardest shits. And then I'll just listen to them over and over and over again, over and over. And then when I'm ready, you know, I'll just, whatever. When I go in the studio and I start drinking my beer and shit, smoking my little weed or whatever, and something just grab me, I'll go with that. I'll just start writing to that. So it gotta grab me. For me, I always tell people, like, I know it when I hear it.
I got it.
It grabs me from the first 10 seconds. It grabs me. I just start writing.
Once you start hearing that beat, you be like, oh, wait a second. Yep, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna put this down. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like a lot of the tracks that we get sent, some of the tracks that DJ Supremacy over here plays, you know, it sounds like the beat will be hot, but the raps will be like, it almost sounds like they had like, you know what, I'm gonna write this verse, but then they try and cater that to the beat. And what you're saying is you listen to
the opposite.
He does it the old school way.
Yeah, I do the opposite. It's like a ballet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kind of like.
Yeah.
It's a dance. You know, I try to work with it. You know, I don't try to force what's in here. Like, you know, it's like if the canvas ain't what I want it to be, I won't paint on it.
Right.
You know, pretty much. So I like to do the opposite. I'm more or less like I let the beat write the song. I'm not gonna write the song to the beat.
Gotcha.
You know what? And I think that's what makes you different. You know what I'm saying? And that's what pulls us in, is the fact that like when we hear your rhymes are going with the beat, like succinctly. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh shit, this is what we're listening to. Oh man, this dude is killing this shit right now.
And then like another thing that I like to do, like that, I don't listen to much rap music, but I would like to assume that like I do this differently. Instead of like my rhyme word or rhyme scheme ending on like the, what is it, like the upbeat, like I like to fit my rhymes like in between, like where you think a rhyme word ain't supposed to go, that's where I like to put the rhyme at. Yeah. So it's like I rhyme in between the beats. My shit is not like a classical, like standard formula. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you know how like how James Brown and them like started playing funk music. You know what I'm saying? Like they started playing to like a different, like reggae music. You know what I mean? Like I like to put my raps like in between, like where they ain't supposed to go.
Okay.
I got you.
I can hear
it. Yeah, I think too.
So you said you don't listen. What are you listening to outside of hip hop?
I don't listen to no hip hop, like for real. I listen to, like if somebody from the Umbrella drops, I'll listen to the album, but I have a rule, like I only listen one time. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I only listen to like niggas from my camp or like niggas that we cool with. I'll listen, you know, but I only listen once. In my personal time, I listen to a lot of Spanish music. Now I'm Puerto Rican, so I listen to a lot of bachata. You know what I'm saying? Salsa. Yeah. I listen to a lot of, I've been getting into like old like 60s and 70s samba, you know, like elevator music and shit, bossa nova shit. Of course, you know, 80s R&B, you know, Sade, Luther, all of them. I get into some classical music sometimes, you know, Bach and all of them. I like to do that sometimes. I do jazz. I fuck with soft rock, arena rock, you know what I mean? Like, I try to mix it up so that I'm not like stuck in one box. And I don't listen to rap because I don't want to listen to rappers. I want to always sound like Pro Dillinger. Like, so you know how Gary Owen said this shit one time, like he don't watch other people do comedy because he don't want to accidentally take nothing from nobody else.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I don't listen to rap funny as shit too.
Yeah,
I totally understand that.
I want to sound like my own nigga, you know. I want to sound like Pro Dillinger. I don't want to sound like, you know, Sticky or Jada.
Yeah.
You know, or somebody else with a raspy voice. You know, like these people compare me to. Is I want to sound like Pro.
Like you. Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
So I won't listen. You know.
But that.
Oh yeah.
That's. You know, dude. The not listening to I mean, I don't know how many MCs we have on that say the same thing. They don't listen to anyone. But what I feel like,
only listen to niggas from the Umbrella.
What I feel like sets you apart though is that, I mean, Rip's from the same era I am, and we're from the 90s. So
same.
A lot of those guys didn't have. I mean, you could say they had an influence from, you know, the 80s dudes, but thank God they didn't rhyme like them, right? Because
yeah.
Whew, I don't know if I would be sitting here right now with you guys playing rap music all day long.
But even some of the 80s dudes switched it up.
They did.
Yeah,
they kept it going with the times. That's why I feel like LL Cool J is the GOAT. Yes. He's like, he kept it going from mad different eras through mad different years, and he's still successful right now, bro. Nobody could tell me different.
Nope. But
you're right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what's up.
What sets you apart, bro, is that like I said, man, I probably listened to 50 tracks this week. I don't hear an influence like another MC from the 90s in your rhyme styles. You know, I'm sure you listen to them growing up, but I don't hear, like, you could definitely, I know that, you know, when you come on a track, it's very unique. Like, I know that it's you know what I'm saying? Without even looking at what's playing, I'm like, oh, that's Pro. That's
because there's no father to my style. You know, there's no father to my style, and my voice is very unique.
Yeah.
You see, like, even my speaking voice, like a lot of dudes, they rap, but they change their voice when they rapping. My rap voice is my speaking voice. Yeah. If I'm in my house shouting at my kids, it sounds like I'm rapping.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like that's a big thing, like that sets me apart, is that there's no father to my style, and my voice don't sound like nobody else's.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, man.
That's what's up.
And I put like extra emphasis on my delivery. So it's like, even if a nigga might have a raspy voice, you're not gonna spit it like me. Automatically, when my shit come on, they gonna be like, wait, but who's that?
Yeah. It's true.
I'm gonna do it different than you because nobody does what I do like me.
Yeah.
You're imparting knowledge. You want people to hear what it is that you're saying. That's what's up.
Yeah, because I really be saying shit, and a lot of people they miss it, you know. And even though it's like I try not to overcomplicate things, I don't make it easy for them either. You know what I mean?
Right.
It'll still go over niggas' heads though if they sleepy.
And that happens a lot. You know what I'm saying, bro? Niggas. There's a lot of my shit that people don't catch up to till later.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
they listen to it a few times and just be like, "Oh wait, what did that motherfucker say?"
Yeah. Exactly.
That's how it's supposed to be, though. But to me, that's the determined idea of an MC, is to have it to that point to where somebody will be like, "Well, shit, I listened to his album last week, but I need to listen to this shit again, man, because I heard some shit and I need to go back and find that again." You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what my determined idea is, to have it, and then they'll be like, "Well, shit, I need to go back and listen to all this motherfucking shit." You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, it's cold. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we supposed to be doing, man.
An MC is a master of ceremony, so you're mastering that shit, and right MCs are putting out that good knowledge that people may just be hearing it, but they'll back up and be like, "Wait a sec, you know what? That motherfucker said some good shit, man. Let me go back to that shit."
Yeah. But it's like I told the nigga this shit the last time I did an interview, right? It's like at first listen, you hear my music, right? And it just sounds like anger, you know, like pain, aggression, you know what I mean? Like if you could get past all of that stuff, there's real shit in there. You know what I'm saying?
Knowledge.
That's just I'm not even going to say like I'm kicking knowledge or nothing. Like I don't want to make myself try to seem like no street scholar or nothing like that. Like I'm a street nigga, or I used to be. Let me say it like that. And I like to my music's more like precautionary. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Yeah, informational.
It's informational, but it's through my gained knowledge through, you know what I'm saying, through the workplace. Like, you know, I actually did the shit, you know. So when I rap about shit, it's more like precautionary, or it's more like of a nostalgia thing for like niggas our age. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to bring like a movie. Yeah, I'm trying to bring like a element of like, I just remember, bro, when I was younger, like you go to these shows and shit feel a little dangerous, you know, like the artists were a little like mysterious. There was some mystique left to it. Like I like when I go to the shows and niggas look at me, you gotta look twice because you think I'm like, maybe if you do something stupid, I might fuck you up. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mind that, you know, because I feel like that's an element that's missing from the underground right now. Everybody's very friendly with each other. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't mind either. I'm cool with a lot of niggas, bro. Like personally. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't never want nobody to feel comfortable enough around me where they don't feel like they're in a little bit of danger.
Hell yeah, because hip hop's a competition. That's what the fuck this shit was about.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We men, you know what I'm saying? We men, and I come from a dangerous era in hip hop. When I first started rapping, nigga, if you lose the battle, you get jumped. Like,
motherfucker smack you and take the mic out your hand.
Yo,
like,
I've seen it. You know what I'm saying?
I've had it happen to me, son. Shit, it's a full contact sport. You know what I'm saying?
It's a full contact sport, you know what I'm saying? And you know, so I like, the music at first it sounds like that. It feels dangerous, but if you listen to what I'm saying, bro, I'm giving precautionary advice. I'm giving life lessons. I'm giving some of my personal pain and being very vulnerable on these records, you know, like telling my own motherfucking business, because I feel like if somebody can relate to that and I can help a nigga, then I'm gonna keep making music.
I totally felt that. Then yeah, hell yeah.
I feel like that's it's a Queens thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at all the Queens MCs that have come out. I mean, look at the '90s specifically, like Mobb Deep and Nas, and
Queens got
they
one
all
of the
told
best
they all
boroughs.
told stories like that. That's what rap's about, right? I mean, like you're supposed to.
That's the guys I looked up to, bro.
Yeah,
That's the guys I looked up to. You know what I mean? Shit. Release Yourself was the song that made me want to be a rapper. You know?
There you go.
And fucking. Bro, for real, bro. Release Yourself, bro. And then right after that, the next tape that I got in my hands was Onyx, Back the Fuck Up.
Oh shit.
And so, like, I was like, damn, they sound different. You know what I'm saying? Like, even with all of their voices being gravelly and raspy and, you know what I'm saying? That the way they rhyme patterns was and shit. I fucked with Onyx OD, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, they remind me of when Onyx came out. It put me in the mind of, like I seen in that article where you was talking about punk music. Like, I'm 47, so I came up in the punk music era. I rode skateboards. I rode BMX bikes. You know what I'm saying? I remember going to shows, and upstairs it'd be a punk show, and in the basement it'd be a hip hop show. And out front, we all be smoking weed together, riding skateboards together, type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because it was the same vibe. It's the same vibe. Right. Punk rock is like hip hop for white boys because that shit came from necessity. They needed that. Yeah. You feel me? So that's why, you know, we used to have to share the same fucking clubs because it wasn't no hip hop clubs.
Yeah,
same.
They would take all the punk niggas, all the hip hop niggas, and put them in a new wave club.
Yeah, or a disco club or some shit.
Or a disco club or some shit, nigga. I used to go to the punk shows because in between the sets they would play rap music and niggas would be out there rapping.
Yeah.
Even the white boys, skinheads, bro, niggas with big ass motherfucking mohawks and spikes all in their jacket rapping, bro.
Yeah.
No cap, you not lying. The nigga who taught me how to make beats and shit, that's what type of music he used to make, was punk rock.
You feel what I'm saying? Because we come from the same energy, you know what I'm saying? And then at the time in the city, that's what it was. It was you either a punk kid or you on some hip hop shit. You know, I was too young for that era, but I did my knowledge, you know what I'm saying? And I fucked around in the punk rock scene personally, was going to shows and all of that, and you could feel the vibe. Like a lot of niggas be thinking like these punk kids is racist and all that. They fuck with our shit OD.
From facts.
Life is life, man.
Bro,
like, the struggle is insane.
Bro, I used to be in St. Mark's, you heard, like when it was like really like down bad, son, like over there, son, fucking with my young punk rock niggas, bro, going to all of these little stupid fucking clubs and shit, little hole in the wall bars and shit.
Those are the best.
Fucking with these niggas, bro. It's the same vibes, bro, as a hip hop show.
Yeah, agreed.
Shit, my first show wasn't even a rap show I went to. It was a fucking metal show with like Brian Webshead from the fucking Corn and all that shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So what I'm
That shit
saying?
was fire.
Because it's the same energy, bro.
Yeah.
Rebellion.
It's the same energy.
And it comes from the streets. It's street music.
From the streets.
It's the streets. You know, I mean, they was. I know me on the streets. I seen plenty of my dudes, even myself, selling same punk kids, coke, weed. You know what I'm saying? They came to us because they couldn't go nowhere else, and they knew us. Like you said, we was in the club together. I mean. Like I said, I rode skateboards with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
I know a couple of them niggas that went in our ciphers.
Them niggas had the shit that we didn't have. The shrooms, LSD,
the fire weed.
The fire weed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, we used to be out there, bro, on St. Mark's, bro, or down in the Bowery and all, the drinking 40s with these niggas and all that, bro. Like, that's just how it was. But I'm grateful for that experience, you know, and like I said before, I'm grateful that my ears are open. And my parents, they played a lot of different music in the house, so I fuck with everything, bro.
Yeah, same.
Yo, the struggle is real, man. The struggle crossed racial lines and all of that, man. And that's what's up.
I mean,
just because you listen to something different don't mean you ain't going through the same shit as this brother over here.
To me, music, especially hip hop,
music itself.
It transcends, you know, like in the 60s when black artists couldn't perform in places, but they bought them anyway. You know what I'm saying? And it changed music. But hip hop, to me, it woke up like everything. It transcended everything to, it even like Public Enemy made people realize that if you black or you white, we all got the same oppressor. Like we fight the same power. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like everything is all in the same. So if I can nod my head to this beat, you can nod your head to this beat too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. And
Right.
it got to the
It's
point
tribal,
where
bro.
every hood got a fucking tough ass white boy from the hood. You feel me?
Right.
And now, and now you ain't gotta be from the hood to make hip hop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? To make like global, the best artists in the world, you ain't gotta be no hood nigga. Like to nowadays, hood niggas is cool to hood niggas, but outside of hood niggas, those is toxic niggas who, you know what I'm saying, is like don't nobody want to deal with them. You know, they considered to be toxic niggas. Even the females don't want to fuck with a hood nigga no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, females is not fucking with hood niggas right now at all. But yo, check me out, right? Like, so to your point, like saying like you don't gotta be a hood nigga, bro. I work with this dude, right? My man Cameron Bahani. I did a project with him last year. It's called Pardis. I don't know if y'all heard it or not.
Yes, I did.
We heard it now. Yo, Pardis.
I heard it.
Any project you do, man, let's get it out there. Let's get it out into the mainstream so we can
little
push
5-song EP, right? But it's with my man, right? And he's not a hood dude at all. We from the same county, but he from the other side. You know, nigga fuck with bitches. He go to work and shit like that. This one of the most talented dudes I ever met, and that's why I did the project with him. Because for me, it's like, do you work hard? Will you put your own money up? And are you gonna take this shit serious?
Yeah. That's what.
That's all it take. That's all it take. I don't give a
fuck. Fuck with you. I'll fuck with you all day.
Facts.
No, as long as you don't got like no smut on your name, you're not like a rapist, or you touching babies, or you telling on somebody. If you don't got none of that on your name, and you work hard, and you put your own money up, and you do what you got to do by yourself, I'm fucking with you all day. I don't care if you from the street, you from China, you from the block, you from the bodega. I don't care.
Big facts.
If we can make money and good music together, I'm with that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do a part 2 with the nigga. Like,
no, I'm trying to look. I was trying to look at what you said.
We need to find this. We need to find this, man.
I did.
You not lying though.
I got it.
You not lying though.
Got it?
Yeah.
It's real shit, bro.
A lot of the young homies in the hood be like, yo, put me on to the rap shit and this and this. Is you gonna put money up on your shit? Is you gonna dedicate yourself every fucking day to do this shit? Is you gonna, niggas be looking at me funny like, nigga, if you not gonna do this shit, then don't even try to pursue
don't play
this
with
shit.
me. Yeah, don't even play with me because I'm not playing with this shit. Like, so that's like when I work with another young nigga from my hood, my young nigga Block, super talented. This fucking kid, like anybody that I could that will listen to me, I'll be telling them like, yo, my young nigga is next up. Like this nigga got it, right? Anybody that listens to me, bro, I tell him this shit. But when I'm with him, I don't cut that nigga no slack, B. No slack. Like when I record, like in my studio, I don't do punch-ins. We don't do auto-tune. None of that. You gotta spit your verse all the way through, nigga. Get your breath control situated, or don't come in my space. Don't come in here. Don't come in here. Just don't even come in here. If you're not situated, don't come in here.
On some 80s shit, ain't no half stepping.
That's how
But I want my young
nephew.
nigga, you know, the niggas that's around me, I want them to take this shit serious, bro.
Hell yeah.
Because it's like for me, this is how I'm paying my fucking bills. So it's like, if you want to do something with me, you gotta be as serious as I am about doing this shit, or I'm not gonna fuck with you.
Right.
For real.
Hood is hood
bro.
too.
I got babies and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I told my nephew. He do trap music, but he tough. He don't do no auto-tune, none of that shit. He got some good ass lyrics, and I told him if you gonna play with the music, you gonna play with it. If you really gonna invest, you gonna invest. Nigga hearing all the shit that I'm telling him, he buying beats off of BeatStars from other beat makers and shit. He putting his money up to shoot videos and shit. I'm like, all right, now you doing some shit, nigga. You
I like
actually
that.
listening.
Yeah, I like that. And then so now what's gonna happen is he gonna bump into an older nigga like me that see that shit that's a little more established, and that nigga's gonna want to give him a helping hand because he see that he not waiting on no fucking handouts. I fuck with niggas waiting on me.
Yeah. That's what I tell my niggas. I wanted to ask you, so like the concept behind the umbrella, you know what I'm saying? Build on that for me.
So boom. So I originally, when I came into the underground, I was by myself. The niggas that I was doing music with, they just was like more like focused on the gangbang and shit. Like they was more worried about like the shit outside of music, and I was like trying to take the shit more serious. So I rebranded because at the time wasn't nobody trying to work with me. It was too much stuff outside of music going on that I was getting associated with. So I changed it from Scum Squad to 1-9, right? But I was the only artist because ain't nobody else really they didn't take it serious. So, I had guys around me and shit like that, whatever. But then I found Snotty online and, I listened to his music and I hit him up, and I've told this story a bunch of times. I was so impressed, bro. Like, I just was like, yo, bro, you got to do this shit with me, and surprisingly enough, he was like, fuck it, we going to do it together. So boom, then it was just me and Snotty. So, but we was finding a hard time, like getting beats and artwork and shit. We was still getting beats off YouTube and shit, so we like, damn, we on the phone one night and I'm like, yo, this shit would be fire, bro, if like we didn't need nobody for nothing. Like we just had everything in-house, producers, artists, other rappers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't gotta reach out to nobody for nothing. So so he was like on the phone, he was like, yeah, like we all under the same umbrella. I was like, boom, that's it. That's umbrella it. And that's how it happened, bro. Right, and then slowly and surely, we started gaining new members, losing some members, kicking some niggas out, shit like that. Like, and it took a couple years. Like I said, the umbrella, it was probably like 5 years ago, you know what I'm saying? And right now I think we're in like our final form. You feel me?
Yep.
That's what's up. Nice. Yeah, y'all got a team, man. Everybody, like I said, I've been listening to your music probably maybe 2 years. I'm gonna go back to 2020. It's been since I've been fucking with your music and shit. And yeah, your team is definitely is. You definitely got a hard team.
Thank you, bro. And that was my goal. I was like, damn, if I can make like the hardest fucking team in the underground, like to where like niggas can't deny us, like you can't, like I wanted to make it so like nobody could little nigga us. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Word.
Like nobody on my team, we don't wait to drop. We don't have no drop schedule. Ain't nobody telling us what to do and none of that. We do what the fuck we want to do. We don't care if it's first quarter, third quarter, second quarter. We just, when it's done, we dropping it. So if all 8 of my niggas that rap have a project in the same month, them shits is dropping, bro.
Mm-hmm. Shit on the same day.
What the fuck we want
to. We've dropped projects on the same. Me and Mickey Diamond dropped projects.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we've done that mad time. That used to be the standard. That used to be the standard. If me, Mickey, and Snotty had an album done, we was all dropping it the 19th for every month on the same day. You know, because for 1-9, you know what I'm saying? I used to drop only on the 19th.
Yeah.
Snotty and Mick used to do the same shit, but it's like we making so much music now that it's like we don't even have schedules no more. It's like when it's done and the final company pick it up, that's when that shit's coming out.
Do you guys, you ever put like look into putting out like an umbrella album of just all of you guys on every track?
We working on it right now. We got like 6 songs done, but we not rushing it. We're not rushing it. Because I want it to be what it's supposed to be. You feel me? Like, I'm not gonna rush it out just because the people want it. Like, I'm not gonna give niggas half-ass product. We all pretty much in agreement with that. So, the Umbrella album ain't no big rush, man. We feed niggas enough music already.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like, you remember that one interview with a nigga from Wu-Tang? He was like, every album's a Wu-Tang album.
Yep.
Nigga, every album's an Umbrella album. There's Umbrella niggas all over everybody's album.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's true.
Every time. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time, it's beats that say like, motherfucking Snotty have access to a producer that I don't have access to, and he got some beats left over from a pack he ain't used. He gonna be like, yo, bro, you want these? I might take that and turn it into a 5-song EP.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You know, shit like that. Like, we share all our resources. So it's like, if I got something you don't got, I'm gonna break it in half and give it to you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Word.
That's how we keeping our machine sustained. You know what I'm saying? It's like, at this point, it's like, it's perpetual. You know, this shit I could just go like this and it's gonna keep going by itself.
Yeah. That's dope.
You know, I want to get it to the point where eventually
keep the machine, it keeps building.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
that's what's up.
So eventually, you know, for me, it's like, I want to get to a point now where it's like, well, we got it so good, we could just start, you know, like curating albums for niggas and, you know, just doing the same shit that we be doing for each other. We could find another younger artist, you know what I'm saying, and do that, and then collect some revenue through doing that shit like that. We already thinking about what's after the umbrella.
Right. Facts. That's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing.
I'm talking we not just talking rap, bro. We talking fucking products. We talking about movies and productions, and we talking shit like that, like past rap music.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Umbrella Realty, you know, shit like that.
Shit, still imparting knowledge and imparting, like, man, this is it's fantastic, bro.
Yeah,
it's fantastic,
it is.
man. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate y'all, bro. Like I said, man, it's like a lot of people know what we doing, but I feel like it needs to. I'm not satisfied. I want more people to hear us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like everybody in the underground, we're all chasing the same dollar. You know, it's because it's a small circle. You know, this is a niche market. So if I could find a way, not to cross over, but to bring new ears to what we doing, like untapped listeners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my goal. Like, how do I get new niggas to listen to my music? Niggas that was like me, like niggas that didn't even know that there was an underground still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had no idea, bro.
That's what we're doing
I had
every
no
day
idea.
too. That's what we're doing. Man.
That's just like Supreme said. Go ahead, brother.
We're doing the same thing. We're trying to bring new listeners, trying to come up with new ideas that we're even trying to take shit that like people haven't done in a long time. Like, this is a little something about it. We're putting a mixtape together. It's supposed to come out mid-year, right?
Fire.
It's of everybody that we've had on the show last year, right? So like all the guests, all the interviews, all the connections we've made. It's funny because today I was driving to work and I did like a little track launch off of Deezer, and I was listening to all this other shit that I hadn't heard in a minute, and I was like, oh my god, like, you know, I'm talking like Funk Flex stuff, like Tony Touch when he used to do those albums.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want original beats, original rhymes, but dudes that like sometimes might not rhyme together. They might not even know each other exists, but they've been on the show and we've all connected in some way, shape, or form. So we're trying to bring that old school element back now too, where like there is a huge underground scene. There is a lot of people. I mean, for me, bro, sometimes it's overwhelming. Like, there's so many
It's very
people
overwhelming, yo.
dumping stuff into my inbox, and you know what I mean? But as just some guys that just love the music, you know, like we love the sound.
Yeah.
It brings me joy every week, man, to just sit here and be able to chop it up with guys like you, be able to listen to that music that still, now I don't want it to sound like the 90s, but I want it to sound, you know, I want it to have that same quality.
The feel.
Yeah, like
the essence is still there.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm trying to make it feel like it did before. You know what I'm saying?
But it's a little more progressive. You know, your flow is a little bit more on point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
but it's the same spirit.
It's the same spirit.
Yes.
Like, that's what. I hate when people hear my shit and be like, "Oh, you on that old school shit?" Like, Nah, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I get where you going with that, but
I'm on that shit.
I'm not on the old school shit. Like, if I was old school, I'd be rapping like Curtis Blow or some shit.
You feel
know
me?
what I'm saying? And I feel like when somebody be like, yo, Rip, like, you starting to sound like Curtis Blow, that's when I'm gonna hang it up. I'm gonna be like, yo, all right, for me to go.
Check me out, right? So my little cousin, right? He was locked up a lot, right? Over the phone, I be telling this nigga like, yo, I'm killing it right now. This nigga be on the phone like, yeah, all right, whatever, right? This nigga come home, he started listening to my music, right? But this even before he got locked up, this nigga always used to be telling me like, yo, you nice, but you be rapping on them old head beats too much. You be rapping on old head beats. So I'm like, all right, when you come home, I'ma show you.
Yeah.
I'ma show you. I start bringing this nigga to the shows and shit. And I'm like, yo, bro, you see any old heads in here?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I might be there.
Any old heads in here? This shit look like an old head event. It feels kind of dangerous in here right now, bro. You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, there ain't no safe spaces in this piece.
Yeah, so it's like sometimes niggas won't know until you show them. Like, you think I'm doing some old head shit, but I'm doing this shit right now that's more lit than the shit you listening to.
Facts. And that's factual. And
making a living off the shit.
See, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You definitely making a living on it, so you have the incentive to keep going. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's like this genre, to me, this genre out of all other genres of hip hop, this underground shit is the hardest shit to be in, because you competing with like I feel like I'm making music for the other artists. Like, I make music for the fans, but I want you to be like, damn, that nigga spitting. You know what I'm saying? Because when I listen to your shit, I be like, damn, I gotta go get my pen. This nigga putting in work. You know what I'm saying? So if I hear this shit and you put me to that point to where I'm like, yo, any nigga that I listen to, because, you know, like me, when it comes to hip hop, I listen to hip hop more than any fucking thing. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. If I'm listening to hip hop, I'm listening to like talk radio or some shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I dig into like this show. When I got invited to be on this show, it's a cheat code for me, because it tapped me into artists that I didn't know exist. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, I was, like you said, you didn't know the underground still exists. I knew the underground still exists, but I only had a set few of people that I would listen to. And now that I'm a part of this underground, the dudes that I was listening to before, they underground, but they more like a little bit closer to the street level than underground. You know what I'm saying?
You know what fucked me up? I'm gonna tell you, this what fucked me up, Rip. At first, I was like, damn, right? Like, I'm a Stretch and Bobbito kid. Like, I used to be up, like, to tape that show so I can listen to it to going to school tomorrow, right? Yeah. And I was a young nigga, bro. I was in, like, middle school, bro. But, boom, when Stretch and Bobbito was over, like, after that Hot 97 bullshit they did, like, I was over it. I was like, this shit's dead. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea. I get into the underground, and I see Jedi Mind Tricks is still active. I see motherfucking nigga Gore-Tex, nigga Ill Bill, and I'm like, man, these niggas are still around, and not only are they still around, they're way more successful than they was back then.
True.
Facts.
So I'm thinking this whole time, like, damn, what happened to all these niggas? And they right there, bro. Thurston Howell III, like, all niggas I used to listen to. You know what I'm saying? And now I get the chance to, like, work with you. Yo, bro, when Paz asked me to be on the Jedi Mind Tricks album, bro, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Fuck me up, right? Fuck me up. I was so honored, bro, and I never told nobody this shit. I was so honored, bro. The nigga asked me how much I wanted for the feature, and I was like, I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. I want the opportunity to spar with you.
Yeah. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, right.
But that's the camaraderie. Like, I've learned that the underground has this. You know what I'm saying? This like we even though we supposed to be bumping heads, we always work together and we always respect each other. You know what I'm saying? Like Force was talking. I got a nephew that do trap music. You know what I'm saying? And I do the same thing. I tell him this what you need to be doing and all that. But it's like I told him one day. I said, man, I sent him some cinematic beats, and I was like, let me hear you rap to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So he sent me some shit, and I was like, yo, this is hot, son. Like, he took his trap flow with his little wavy shit and put it on some cinematic beats, and the shit was hard. So I'm trying to convince him to lock that down. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm telling him, like, this will make you an LMC. You can do your type of music, but you can also come fuck with this type of music. Word. And ain't no dude 19 years old really doing that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I be fucking with my young niggas like that, man. Like, I want these niggas, I'm trying to show them, like, bro, what you're trying to do is cool, but over here is where the money is. Especially if you start right now.
Yeah.
I wish right now that instead of being 5, almost 6 years into the underground, I was like 10, 15 years in. I would have been rich already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would have been rich already, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real shit. Now, you know, I'm grateful. You know, I believe in divine timing. You know what I'm saying? So everything's happening when it's supposed to happen. But I do wish that I would have had like an earlier start.
Okay, so what did you? Yeah, what steps did you take to get you to the point you in now? Like, what to make it different from 5 years ago to now?
Just consistency, honestly. You know, because it wasn't like I didn't start rapping 5 years ago. I found myself in the underground space 5 years ago. So
what I'm saying is, well, how did you get to, you know, where you at right now? Where Paz is hitting you up for a verse?
Bro, I was just working. I was just rapping, but still kind of in the street and, you know, doing this, you know, in and out. I would stop for a little while and then start again. Like, it wasn't consistent. So when I was like, all right, I'm going to quit. And then I was like, well, let me make one more, you know, the way I feel like doing it. And the response that I got back from that was so good that it just encouraged me to do another one. And then I did another one, and then I did another one. Next thing you know, I got a series. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and then I look up and I'm 2.5 years into this shit, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna just keep going. Let me start making albums now, because I was only doing 5-song EPs up to that point. Just kind of like strategically trying to introduce myself, because like at first I was more like an observer. You know, I wasn't dropping no music. I was just like figuring out who was doing the beats, shit like that. Mm-hmm. And then I just started slowly just dropping music, like here and there. You know, every couple months, every 2-3 months, I would drop another EP. I would drop another one, and I'll drop another one. And then people just started being like, who the fuck is Pro Dillinger? You know? And then I had 1 year where I did like 40-something features. Like, I was on everybody's shit. And that really, really helped. And then the Jedi Mind Tricks feature really, really helped. You know? And then shit just started happening to me, bro. Like, shit just started, I don't know how to describe it. It's like I hit a pocket and everything just kind of like flowed from there.
Right. It was natural.
Yeah, very natural and organic. I didn't force nothing. I didn't go, I didn't have no budget. I wasn't putting no money up for my shit. I was just putting it out there and seeing who fucked with it. Mm-hmm. Then I went from like 2,000 followers to like 4,000 to, you know, and then it just kept going up.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Like, I don't want to get into a deep thing about us, but so B Nuts and I, we've been friends. We say this, I think, every interview. Since we were kids, since we were 12, right. 13 years old. After high school, I'm talking, this is like 96, 97. We used to just fuck around and make mixtapes, just for us and the crew to ride around to. And then one day we met our boy, and he's like, "Yo, we need to get this shit on some sort of internet thing." So I'm talking like this is like 2003, 4,
right?
Which was hard because I was in the military and I was getting deployed like every 5 minutes. I was gone. Right. We started a internet radio back then. But like you were saying, man, it just wasn't the right time. Like we would get into a groove. I'd have to leave for 5 months, come back, try to do it again. I'd have to leave again.
Yeah.
And then I got married, had kids and shit, and like, you know, we stopped. But a couple years ago when COVID hit, I hit my bro up. I'm like, yo, we should start doing this shit again, man. And same with you, man. I'm talking. I've only been on Instagram, I think, 2.5 years, and we went from like 90 followers to I think we're almost at 2,500 now. In a quick time, right? And
yeah.
Bro, the connections that I'm making with you guys is great. Like, I'm not doing this for money, man. You're never gonna get paid in the fucking radio industry in any way, shape, or form. I'm doing this because I love you guys and I love the music, and we love, like Rip said, that essence, man, that sound. That's the only reason we do this. And it's our this is church. This is church every Friday right here.
I feel like, yo, no bullshit. I wish I would have knew like about y'all show and all of that. When the last time I was in Rochester, I did a show for Rock City Mark.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that shit was dope, man. Like I'm pretty tapped in with the Rochester scene. I fuck with Ito and all of them. Like, you know, those is my dudes. All of them solid dudes. All of them dudes up there, man. Shout to my nigga, the Real Big Hurt. Ito, my son Lefty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. My nigga Lefty, that's my nigga right there, man.
My nigga Doo-Wop, you know what I'm saying? Shout to all of the real Rochester dudes. My son AB, Aaron Burris, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm doing a tape with AB, man. That's my nigga.
Yeah, shout to AB. Yo, shout to Fever, shout to Troop, you know, all my Rochester niggas, man. Yeah, they're my guys right there, man. So I fuck with Rochester ODO. Shout to Bangs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the sis right there. She's super talented. Just y'all got a lot of shit going on up there, man.
Hell yeah.
And we didn't. The best part was I didn't know any of this at the time when I'm like, let's get back into it. And then all of a sudden I'm like, holy fuck, man, Rochester is like holding it down right now. I didn't.
Bro, y'all got a whole scene out there. Negus I rap. My son Negus. Jade Black. Like y'all got a whole scene up there, bro.
It's crazy.
I was raised with that nigga Negus. That's my nigga, man.
Yo, and he dumb nice.
Yeah, he stupid nice. That nigga, he always been like that. He always been like that.
When that nigga pulled up to the show on a bike, I was like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Wearing with a motherfucking old man hat or some shit.
Yo, bro, and that nigga got on the stage. And then he was rapping. And I was like, who the fuck is this nigga?
That nigga always been like that since we was kids, bro. I swear to God, bro.
That's funny.
Oh yeah,
he showed up on the bike.
Shout to my nigga Puppet too, man.
Yeah,
nigga Blizz.
Shout to my nigga Puppet, man.
Bro, the worst part is that, you know, B and I have moved. We don't live in the Rock, but I'm always gonna hold it down and represent the Rock, right?
Always gonna represent the Rock.
And it's so fucked up that like all this shit happened, and like you said earlier, though, it just wasn't the right time. And then when it happened now, and it's like, I mean, everything happened for a reason. Like we met Rip, we met Cinematic, I met Sauce, Cortona P, and fucking M-Doc, and all the other Rochester guys that we run with now. Like, I hear you though when you're saying like shit just, you know, it might not happen at the right. It's happening at the right time for a reason. You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro. Everything's for a reason, bro.
Yeah,
because the people that it happened for that wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah.
You see what happened?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So if I could have done this 15 years ago, I probably would have fucked it up because I was on some bullshit 15 years ago. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So now I'm a laid back, calm, collective grandfather. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, shit, I don't have nothing to do but sit in the house and make music and talk about music.
The word, bro. And that's a good life. You know what I'm saying? You found your happy place, bro. And a lot of people can't say that, you know? So for me, I'm still at the point where it's like, at first it was for the love, you know, and it's still for the love. But right now it's like, it feels like work, you know what I'm saying? Which I like, you know, because this is my job. It's my career choice. Yeah. It's my craft, you know, I mastered my craft and it's time to put it to use. You know, that's like going to fucking vocational school. You learn some shit and then you come home and don't get no fucking job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna use my skills to make money. You know what I mean? So I try to stay in that mindset. Like, this is my job. This is work. I'm a professional, so I have to move like that and act like that and meet my deadlines and do good business. And you know what I'm saying? I just try to always make sure I'm doing the right thing.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Shout out to P and D4. I felt that shit because they be telling me the same shit. If you don't take this as work, nigga, then don't do this shit, nigga.
Yeah,
Don't do this
it has to feel like work sometimes.
Oh, Cascade, he was gonna try to jump on, but he's at his job right now.
That's my boy right there.
I know it is.
Yeah, shout to Cascade, man.
That's
you know what?
Love that dude, man.
Cascade is a good dude, right? And it's crazy because every time Cascade reach out to me, it'd be like perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be perfect timing every time. Like I'd be like, damn, son, I wish somebody had hit me for a feature right now. Then I look at my DM and it be Cascade, bro.
You won't be thinking about it. Then Cascade just show up out of nowhere.
Yo, word to my mother, bro.
Yo,
like
let's
out
do
the
this.
blue. Yeah, out the blue. Like, yo, what's up? I got a joint. Like, all right, send that, bro.
Yeah.
Send that, bro.
Yo,
I send it
Cascade
right
is
back.
good people, man. Love that dude, man.
That
Every
is
time
like,
he comes on, man, it's every time Cascade come on, it's
That's a VH1 moment.
show.
Yeah.
It's a show.
It's a VH1 moment. It's a living
He's a
hip hop
fucking
moment.
movie.
It's a
that man
It's
Cascade,
a reality
man.
show, goddamn it. Fuck a movie, it's a reality show.
Yeah.
I've never said anything bad about Cascade, man. That fool, he'll just come in and just pop in and drop some shit on be like, oh,
And he
good lord.
be in the middle of the desert or some wild shit. Walking around with a gun or some wild shit
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
a wild one, bro. He's a wild one. This nigga just posted it.
Grills in the mask on.
Yo, he's a ill dude, yo. I
That's
fuck
my
with Cass
bro,
that's
man.
my son.
that's my
boy
brother right there. Like, yeah, he comes
I
on.
love me some Cascade.
We talk all the time, him and I, and Jay Vengeance, and like, I mean, those are my guys, man.
I like them guys. Yeah, Jay Vengeance is cool too.
Those are my dudes. But yeah, he was trying to get on. I don't know if he was trying to get out of work or what. I saw he DM'd me earlier, and I'm like, all right, man, you want to come in? Come in. You're always
Yo,
welcome.
what city y'all in?
So I live
I mean,
down in VA now. I'm up north in Northern Virginia. My bro B Nuts is down in Dallas. Cinematics in Jersey. Rips down in North Carolina, and Sauce is truly representing the Rock because he's in the Rock.
Yes, sir.
So
Yo, I'm gonna be in VA June
where at?
in Richmond.
All right, let me know, man.
This was a good spot,
I got a
man.
lot of family in Richmond. Got a
Me
lot
too,
of family. I might have to shoot up there.
Yeah, I got mad family in Virginia too. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be out there. It's gonna be my birthday too, and we gonna do we doing a music festival, the Charged Up Fest.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the date on that?
What is it? May 30th to June 2nd. We performing on June 2nd to fight on the last night.
All right. Let me know, bro. I'll come out. That's only a couple hours from me.
Y'all about to
pop
shut
out,
that
bro.
bitch
It's
down
gonna
on
be
the
a good
last
time.
night.
Yeah, man. And we in Philly. We in Philly next month, March 14th. We in Philly. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you said one of the homies was in Jersey. Pop out to the Philly shit. We doing the 1,000 Word show. Extreme Verbal Art. It's going to be me and Snotty. We performing together as the Steiner Brothers. And then Mickey's, you know, he got a set. So me, Snotty, and Mickey going to be out there. Big umbrella shit. You know, probably the same shit when we do the Virginia thing. Me, Snot, Mick, maybe one of the other bros, you know. But, yeah, man, we moving around this year. We trying to go to every motherfucking show, every event. Wherever it's lit. Wherever niggas got a little bag for us, that's where we're gonna be at.
All right.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
You gonna go up to the Rock anytime soon?
I'm waiting, man. Mark told me he's like building a venue right now, so I'm just waiting. But the last show was fire, man. We had a good time up there. We was at Exotic Roots.
Okay.
Yeah, so shout to Rock City Mark. You know, everybody that put that shit together, that was a good time, man. I had mad fun up there. Rochester showed me mad love. These niggas Fever and these niggas had me rolling around in the trenches and shit. We was down there fucking around. I had mad fun, bro. I had a good time, bro. I had a good time. Niggas tried to give me one of them garbage plates. I was like, hell nah.
Don't do it, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
boy.
do it.
Too much
Hell
sometimes.
nah.
Man.
Yo, bro, that's
No.
my shit.
No,
That
it'll make
shit-
you shit. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, bro. I was like, yo, this is like a crazy barbecue plate that's gonna violate me.
Bro, you know what it
I
looks
saw niggas eating that shit. I was like, bro, you're gonna pay for that, B.
Yeah.
Like,
You know
Yo,
what it
I
looks
got-
like in the
yo,
plate?
son,
It looks
word,
like
and
that
I'm on
after.
my old head shit, bro. If I don't got Alka-Seltzer in my pocket, I can't eat no shit like that, bro.
Thank you.
I don't eat shit like that
I'm
at
with
all,
you, man.
I'll
I
be
am
sick as a
totally
dog.
with you.
Nigga, that garbage plate shit, it looked like some get sick shit. That shit had a hamburger, a hot dog, mad beans, and coleslaw and
Hell
bread.
yeah, boy. That's what I'm
Nah,
talking about right there,
It's
man.
a jailhouse meal. That's a motherfucker.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about, man. Soak up all this fucking.
Yo, and then
Soak
the
up all this
niggas,
right here.
what the niggas call it? I was like, why y'all put chili on the hot dogs? They like, it's not chili. Like,
Nah,
it's
hot
meat
sauce.
It's meat
Yeah, it's
sauce,
meat
spicy
sauce.
meat sauce.
Meat sauce. It's a fucking meat sauce.
It ain't
man.
I'm
chili,
like,
bro.
yo, nigga, that's
Yeah, put
fucking.
a meat sauce, man.
Why y'all niggas putting spaghetti sauce on the hamburger, bro?
Yeah.
See, me, my
It's
type
rotten.
of shit is more like a fucking pizza with like boss sauce. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
Boss sauce is the
That's
shit.
another thing, bro. Some niggas almost fought, right? Because we was talking about boss sauce and country sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, man.
My
That
man.
shit,
My
yo,
man.
that shit is a real big deal out there, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, for
Yo,
real.
for real, bro.
I
Yo,
think, yo, them niggas the niggas I was with was putting that boss sauce shit on everything. Yo, shout to my nigga
everything.
Curtis Coke. Shout to my boy
what
Curtis
up?
Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Curtis
That's
Coke,
my
that's
nigga.
that nigga.
My nigga Jay Lee, you know what I'm saying? Year of Jordan, you know what I mean? Them niggas was putting me on
Jordan,
to
hell yeah.
the boss sauce and the country sweet debate. I was like, man,
What the fuck? What is ball sauce, man? What is that?
Yo,
It's
it's
a
a
sauce,
great
man.
sauce,
You gotta
bro.
try
it's
it, man, when
it's
you
fancy,
come
yo,
up
it's
there.
fancy barbecue sauce. You heard?
Yeah, it is.
Yo, it's the right shit, man. Every time I
It's
go
a
home,
fire.
I bring a few bottles of that. I bring a few bottles of that down because I got people down here who grew up in Rochester. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
And like the job brought them down to Dallas, and I'll bring a pack down and like distribute it out.
Son, my
Here you
nigga,
go. Here you go. Here you go.
my nigga got the cheesesteak sandwich, right? They put the fucking the spaghetti sauce on the cheesesteak and then put mad of that boss sauce shit on it. I was like, man, hell no.
No.
Oh,
no.
nah.
No.
Man, that shit sound good to the motherfucker right now, bro.
But the boss sauce on the cheesesteak, a regular cheesesteak with the boss sauce, fire. Man.
I'm not
Fire.
gonna front. I'm
Fire.
not gonna front.
My man ain't lying, bro.
When the nigga gave me the cheeseburger with the spicy meat sauce, I was like, man, what the fuck, man? I ate that shit. I was like, yeah, okay,
That shit hit.
I get it now. Yeah, I get
Yo,
it now.
that shit's fire.
I get it now, bro. They was putting that shit on everything, bro,
That's funny. Yo,
and I was fucking with it.
next time you go up there, though, we'll have to coordinate. I'll come up to the Rock. I'll take you to some spots. I'll take you to get some pizza, some Rochester pizza, because my bro owns a pizza shop. It is fucking probably the best pizza
Yeah, I
in
need
the
that.
Rock.
We ate
You
some
gotta get you
bullshit
the
out
Rock
there.
City
Nah, man, I ain't
experience
taking
out
you
here.
Yo, bro, we after the show we went to like some fancy restaurant, like some fancy sit down shit. I was like, man, what the fuck is this, yo?
Man, nigga, we gonna pull up to the trenches next time you
Yeah.
come, man.
I know, right? Man, fucking take him up to Mark's, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they'll be
take
like
me over there.
there'll be like
Yeah.
20.
Take him
I
up
got
to Mark's
you,
on
bro.
Monroe Ave.
There'll be like 20 of us
His-
rolling in with Rock City Radio
His
shirts.
supremacy up so he could be in the town, and
Yeah.
then we'll take you to all the trenches, my nigga. I
Yeah,
got you.
I'm trying to go everywhere. Wherever y'all got the good food,
Yeah, man.
I'm with it.
Yo, we
I
got
got
you. We got you.
Word, I appreciate y'all, man.
Bars, everything. So
That's what's up, man.
yeah, man. I hope you enjoyed the interview, bro, as much as we did.
Of course.
Well, we try to make. I mean, what's different? What we try to do to separate us from everyone else is we want you. And Rip always says this at the top of the interview, and he didn't, and so does B. But I want you guys to feel like we just were sitting at some corner spot, a bar or something, and we walked in and bumped into each other and we're like, oh, you listen to hip hop? Me too. Hey, let's talk about it. Like, I don't want it to be like, where did you grow up? What did you do? Who was your influence?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want it to feel like that, and I hope that, you know, we kind of got that across to you.
Of course.
You know, and that's something that we're trying to do differently than I think everybody else is doing. And like, because
Like,
a conversation, you get a lot more information out of people than you get real feelings. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting that bullshit canned answer that you got to get every.
And when a person asks you the same question that the last interviewer asked you, you start thinking like, this motherfucker don't even know who I am. Like, he asking me these general questions: how long I've been rapping and who I listen to. Like, that's the general, I don't know who this guy is type of shit. But like I said, I've been sticking with your shit for like 5 years now.
Same.
So you know what I'm saying?
I like when I do shows, bro, and the guys actually do their research and know my music, and you know, I've done interviews, bro, where I gotta basically like take over this shit because the interview don't know what the fuck they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate when guys like do the knowledge. You know?
Yeah, we did.
Man, we
got
like
a question.
Go ahead, Sauce.
Yo, how you got to do the Top Shelf Premium freestyle? Because I peeped that a long time ago when it first came out, man. That's when I first learned about you type shit.
How did we get that opportunity?
Yeah, man, that shit was dope too. I like that freestyle.
I appreciate that, bro. Like, and you know what's crazy for us? That was like our biggest deal. You know what I'm saying? Like at the time, like that was like a real big deal for us, bro. Like a real big deal for us. You know, if you peep. After we finished the freestyle, bro, we just hugged. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like a moment where we feel like, you know, like, all right, now they gonna know who the fuck we is, and that shit really helped, man. Shout to Mark from Top Shelf Premium. You know, salute Mark. That's my dog. We from the same county and all of that. So Mark basically he just caught wind of us. You know what I mean? He kind of knew who he was, and dude that I was managing at the time. I told him, I was like, yo, it's important for me to be on here. You know what I'm saying? It's important for me to be on here. And I was pushing him for that. And I had reached out to Mark myself too, like, yo, you know, let me know if you need me. You know, I would love to be a part of that shit, right? Mm-hmm. He kind of just like, you know, was like some whatever shit, whatever. So dude that was managing me, shout to my man Coach, he was he called me one day. He's like, yo, we got Top Shelf, but we gotta go today. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. So now, cool. So it just so happened that when he called me, the nigga Mickey Diamond was up here just visiting me. We wasn't even doing no rap shit. He was just laying on my couch, smoking weed. We drinking and shit. We just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, that's another thing, too. A little sidebar, bro. Like, with the umbrella, bro, I could link up with any one of my niggas. We all from different states and everything. I go to their fucking house, take my shoes off, lay on the couch. How's your babies doing? Where's your girl at? Da-da-da-da. Like, we all family, bro. It's not like we just like an internet rap crew. Like, we all know each other personally. So, the nigga was just on my couch, fucking just sleeping shit. I'm like, yo, get dressed. We going to Hoboken right now. So he get dressed. It was just supposed to be me. The nigga was gonna come with me. So then my man called me back and he was like, yo, Blue's at your crib, right? I'm like, yeah, he over here. He like, yo, see where Snotty's at. I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me see what's up with him, right? Cause Snotty like maybe like 45 minutes away from me. So I call him. This nigga's around. I'm like, yo, bro, Top Shelf Premium today. I don't give a fuck what you gotta do. Get down here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga was like, I can't get to you, but I'll meet you in Jersey. Bet. Say less. My man just so happened to have some umbrella shirts in the back of his car, bro. So none of that shit was planned. You know what I'm saying? None of this shit was planned, bro. We get there. I got this beat on my phone, right? I ain't do shit with the beat. I was supposed to use it for a project. So this nigga like, what beat we using? We figured that shit out.
Hard.
Bro, we figured that shit out standing in front of the store. Like, all right, we gonna rap over this one. Like, Dead ass. I emailed it to the nigga. He pulled it up, and we just knocked that shit out. Probably like took us like 2 takes. You know what I'm saying? And then it's a lot of pressure because you know they recording on VHS.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah.
So it's like, you gotta perform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we did that, bro. We knocked it out, and the nigga was like real impressed. And they dropped the shit. It got mad good responses. The clips was going crazy on the internet, like YouTube and fucking Twitter was going crazy. Instagram was going crazy. So that was a major look for us, bro. That opened up a lot of people's eyes to the Umbrella, like as a brand, you know?
That's what's up. Yeah. That's crazy because I thought that was a filter, but they really shoot on VHS.
They really shoot on VHS, bro.
I thought it was just like a filter for the video. That's crazy.
This nigga had the big, the little, the shit they used to bring to All-Star game, like.
Yeah.
Niggas had
I had that shit in the desert. I had that shit overseas.
That shit was dope, bro. And so once again, man, shout to Top Shelf Premium and Mark. And you know what's crazy? After we did Top Shelf Premium, he invited us to do Supply and Demand. So that was huge for us too. You know, that was like that was the first time everybody saw all of us together on one stage.
That's what's up.
Man. So that was very important for me, and you know, so I feel like if we keep collecting enough of these little important moments, it'll turn into one big important moment, you know?
Yeah.
We're trying to create our own chapter in like this book, this hip hop shit.
That's what's up. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, bro. So that even if like we stop rapping in 5 years from now, nobody can't deny the Umbrella. In conversations 10, 15 years from now, niggas gonna be like, yo, y'all remember the Umbrella?
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Hell yeah.
I want people to remember us fondly, you know, and respectfully.
But bro, you know, like your music will always be there. That's one thing I love about like when we were growing up, we would do these like skits and shit, like mixtapes, but with us doing a radio show. I'm talking when we were young, right? That was our picture, you know what I'm saying? That was our diary of keeping tabs on. Yo, we're at this point in our life. Yo, you remember that shit? That shit was so funny when we did that back then. Remember the tracks? Like I still have them, man. I still have them all. Like that's like our yearbook. You know what I'm saying? So like it's beautiful. Bro. Like for you
know, and I'm glad. I'm glad that now we in like a digital age where it's like, because sometimes life is moving so fast, you don't always remember to take a picture or pull your phone out or whatever. Like I'm living in the moment every day. So I'm glad that everything is digital. Everything is online. Everything is like, YouTube. It's like this. It's like a record being left of you, like a digital footprint. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like the idea of knowing that it's like, if I die tomorrow, my daughter could put my name in Google and see everything I did.
See everything you did. That's what I love right there. It's the internet your shit is gonna be stuck in the cloud forever.
Forever.
You know, forever. If all this shit blow over 30 years after that, they're gonna find the cloud and be like, oh shit, this what they was doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You're gonna be embedded in history forever.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Time capsule.
So that's why I'm going mad hard. I want my space in the time capsule.
Yeah.
Facts. A lot of these niggas, man, when we die, our kids don't even remember what the fuck our name was. You feel me?
Word.
It's sad, bro.
You know, at some point, they're gonna look at us and be like, damn, them niggas is old heads. Them niggas is old school. And they're gonna say our music is old school music.
Facts.
You know? So I want to make enough of it. You like that old school shit? All right. There's plenty of it here.
Yeah.
We're gonna be on PBS like the Temptations at like 67.
Yo, it's crazy because
$22.99. I got a collection of music for you.
You know,
like out there with a motherfucking Adidas sweatsuit on, like
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can't wait for that shit, though. I love that shit.
Yo,
love that
Supreme
shit.
said it, man. We started out like Supreme would put together a mixtape and we'd like roll around the city just listening to music. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, as we progressed, you know, there was always DJ Supremacy and B-Nuts, and we would DJ parties. You know what I'm saying? We would DJ parties at our house, and he would play the music, and I'd be on the mic emceeing, and you know, that's how it goes. That's how this shit started.
Progression, you know?
Yeah, man.
Progression, bro. You know, and it's like even with like street shit, you know, you start out stealing a nigga basketball out the park, and then it goes to like stealing bikes, and then now we stealing airbags, now we stealing cars. You know, it everything's progression. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For real.
Yep.
So I'm just glad that I'm blessed to be in a position to progress in this space, you know, and be where I really want to be and where my music is appreciated. And you know, like for the longest, bro, I was making music for niggas in my hood, and then it took me a long time to realize like nobody out here gives a fuck. These niggas don't care. They don't know what I'm doing, and I'm doing. It's like I walk around this hood every day, and I'm just pro. You know what I'm saying? But I go to another state, I'm pro Dillinger.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
For real.
I kind of like it. I kind of like that I can go to work every day, and no one knows what the fuck I do behind the scenes.
It's like being a superhero.
It is, man. It's fucking
exactly.
beautiful.
But the difference here is that everybody out here in my hood know, because I'm the best rapper in my neighborhood, so everybody know that. So I'm not low.
Right.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I'm not low. So you know how that go? Niggas start hating and doing weird shit, and you know. So I'm like, I'm trying to be something from my town while still living in my town, which ain't always a good thing, you know.
Right. Yep. All right.
It is what it is, you know. I'm determined to be the first big deal from where I'm from.
So this is my bat cave down here, right? Nobody knows what I do here. I could walk out tomorrow and cut my grass, and you know, well, not that it's fucking February. I ain't cutting no grass, but I'm saying I could go out and like rake leaves, and no one knows what the fuck I did last night. That I sat here and talked to a top tier MC, and you know what I mean? Like, I like that shit. I do. You're right. I feel like fucking Bruce Wayne, man. Like, this shit is great.
Word, man. It's like when I try to tell like squares what I do, they be like, "For real? Like, really?" You know, like
that's what you do.
Yeah, like you know, like I had this job, and I had a show coming up, and dude was like, you know, the manager nigga was being a dick and whatever. I was like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna be here that day. I'm telling you right now. Like, so we get into it or whatever, and I'm like, yo, like what you don't understand, bro, is like when you leave here, your stock goes down. When I leave here, my stock goes up. This is just, I'm just here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need this fucking job. Like, you don't know who I am in real life.
Yeah.
Because you just see me in the uniform. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. True story, man.
So for me, the line is blurred. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to be Clark Kent because everybody already know I'm Superman.
All right, so you're Clark Kent. I'm Bruce Wayne.
I'm Tony Stark.
All right. Ooh, man, look at that. He went top notch right there.
You holding weight. You holding it down.
Damn.
Shit.
Word.
He's got the library behind him.
Tony Stark got it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yo, but word, fellas. I'm sorry to cut it short, but I gotta get back to the family and all of that, the babies. I truly appreciate y'all having me up, man. It was a pleasure chopping it up with y'all for real.
Hey, I'm gonna DM you, bro, because I'm gonna send you some merch from us, just as a thank you, man, for coming on the show. So,
yo, bro, thank you, bro. I appreciate y'all having me, man. For real. Anytime y'all want me back up, I'll pull back up or whatever. Like, we got the playoff rondo dropping this month February 29th for Copenhagen Crates. I got two releases coming up with Future Wave, you know, so I'll definitely be back on the show soon. You know?
Yo, whenever you want to come back, whenever you want to come back, let me know and I'll just shoot you the link, man. You come jump on.
All right, I appreciate y'all, yo.
Right, man.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Hell yeah.
Most definitely, man.
Yo, I'm gonna tap in. Next time I go to Rochester, I'm tapping in.
Let me know.
Hell
All right,
yeah.
that's what's up.
All right, my brothers.
Salute.
All right,
Later.
Salute, bro.
Peace.
Peace.
How the fuck?
That was great.
Hold on, I'm trying to get a fire.
Another great time.
Yo, y'all still hear me?
I got
Yeah,
it.
man.
I got
Yo,
it.
listen. The next show, why don't we try to give somebody from the gang? Let's get Snotty up there or Substance or somebody.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
for real.
I could link y'all with the whole team. I make sure everybody get on the show.
All right.
All right.
All right, make sure you do that,
Alright.
man, because hey, everybody's welcome here, man.
Hit me
I
up,
got
bro.
y'all, bro.
Like
me
I
up.
said, we're like I usually say every time we do an interview, we're building the family here, man.
All right, I got y'all, man. I'm gonna tap in.
All right, hit me up, bro.
All right, that's
All
what's
right, my
up.
brother.
Peace.
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 All right, fellas. Great interview.
All right, you ready to get into this Pro
yeah,
Dillinger
man, I'm
set?
ready. I'm ready.
Yeah, let's go.
I got him. I got it all lined up, ready to go. I don't know what's up with my program, man. I've had to rebuild this set like 5 different fucking times. So
Dang.
I just did it again while we were talking with him and stuff. So, yeah, man, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready, B. Whenever you're ready.
All right, everybody out there, check it out. We're about to do a Pro Dillinger set. We just had a great interview with Pro Dillinger. Go to rockcityradio.com. All of the links are there. You can listen to this set on there. Go to YouTube. Go to Rock City Radio on YouTube, ROCCITYRADIO on the YouTube, and you can see the interview. And from here on out, DJ Supremacy, you ready?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
All right, Rip, you ready? Sauce, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Y'all ready?
Hell yeah.
Hey, this is the Bars and Beats show. We're about to do a Pro Dillinger set put together by DJ Supremacy. Let's do this, man. Peace.